I need a bit more yogurt for the last bite. I feel like in order to end this relationship, I had to wake up. Because I feel like I was in a bit of a comfort zone. Like, I feel like I was almost asleep for a long time. And I might have felt lonely and I might have felt miserable, but I was comfortable enough to stay asleep. You know what I mean? And in order to realize how painful it had become, in order to take some action to end it, which would cause me more pain, I had to wake up. So when you wake up, it's almost like you suddenly realize how much pain your body is in. Is that a good metaphor, you know? Like if you're sore, you go to sleep, you forget about it, and then the next morning when you wake up, you feel it all over again, right? And I think that's what I'm going through now, because I had to wake up in order to get out. And now that I'm awake, I see the painful reality of everything. It hurts. Because now I feel how lonely I've been. Now I feel how I didn't feel connected. Like I didn't feel all the things I wanted to feel in a relationship, you know? I felt isolated and abandoned, and when I was going through it, I wasn't allowing myself to feel it. I was feeling it, but not that much, you know? Now that I'm out, it's almost like there's a saying, like you can't bandage a wound when you're still on the battlefield. You have to get off the battlefield into a safe place, and then you can take a look and, you know, care for the wound or whatever. And that's almost how it feels like for my heart. Like I couldn't do anything about it when I was still active in the connection that was hurting me. Not that she was doing something to hurt me, it's just the, you know what I'm saying, right? It was the dynamic, it was the interaction, it was like the energetic give and take. There was something off, there was something painful, something lacking about it, and it's nobody's fault. It's just the way it is. And so now I'm off the battlefield. And it hurts because all the adrenaline went away. Am I still making sense with the metaphor, with the battlefield metaphor? I hope I'm still making sense. But now, like, all the adrenaline's worn off and I can actually feel. I can feel the aftermath of what I went through. In my spirit, in my soul, like in my heart, I can feel it. And it hurts. And I kind of wish I could go back to sleep. Kind of wish I didn't have to face that. But I know I'm doing what's best for myself right now, because if I hadn't woken up, maybe I would have stayed comfortable for a lot longer. And that would have been even worse. I think I got out just in time. Sorry, this has been in the way the whole time. I think I needed this time to like gather the strength to wake up, if you know what I'm saying. Like gather the strength within myself to face this, the truth, to face the truth of what our connection had become. Maybe that answers you guys' question better of like, why did you let it go for so long? That's why. And of course the hope that it would get better, which, fair enough. Like, you gotta give it a chance. You gotta give it 10 chances, you know? I think the last 2 years was me giving up. It was a lonely time, but I learned a lot. Like, I learned how to be lonely. I learned how to move through that loneliness, and like, I feel like I've had to figure out what I liked and what I needed all over again. And for the longest time, I was overvaluing the connection and what I thought it was giving me. And I was willing to overlook everything it wasn't, you know? So that I didn't have to face all of this. And I'm a Taurus. Taurus hate change. Like, Taurus hate change. We like a good comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? And now I have to. Now I have to just face that. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, like, it really feels, it's crazy. Like, I feel like I'm awake, and I wish so badly that I could go back to sleep and not face any of this. Like, I feel so tired in my soul that I understand why people stay in marriages that are not really working. I understand, because sometimes you just get so tired of this world and things not being exactly the way you hoped they would be, and like things not working out. You get so tired that you're like, fine, whatever. Like, I'll take it. Just let me sleep. And then the soul is like, nope, wake up. No, I want something different. I want to feel. Because, like, lately, I've been feeling nothing. Like, in the relationship, in the connection. It's not the way it's supposed to be, is it? That's not the way it's supposed to be. You're supposed to feel stuff. I know, it all sounds so stupid, so maybe it's not gonna make any sense if you haven't been through this, like, long-term kind of relationship, but like, it's a tough one to transition out of, you know what I mean? So, if you are going through this though, like, be patient with yourself, be gentle with your own heart, even if nobody else was gentle with it. Like, be as kind as you can be with yourself. It helps. Trust the process. Okay. I think I'm gonna get ready and go to the beach. I'm here, so I might as well. Enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.